Maggie and Millie and Mollie and May went down to the beach to play one day. We're here on the Oregon coast. We're gonna be going down to the beach. There's some things I really love about this poem. Cummings wrote it in 6 different stanzas and 4 different characters: Maggie and Millie and Mollie and May. Each of the girls has a very different experience on the beach. I think we can all get something out of this poem, regardless of our age or whether or not we're actually even interested in poetry or playing on the beach in the first place. So the first verse says, Maggie discovered a shell that sang so sweetly she couldn't remember her troubles. I've never found a shell that caused me to have amnesia, but everywhere on the beach I'm seeing kids today looking for little sea creatures. They're tide pooling over here. Let's go see what we can find. There's some pretty amazing shells in here. You look at the colors, the iridescent blues and purples and pinks, the way they shine. Pretty spectacular. Inside this you can see something living. I'm gonna put it back. A lot of kids here tide pooling, all looking for the same thing. Something that moves and squirms. In the poem, Millie befriends a starfish. Says that she befriends a stranded star whose rays 5 languid fingers were. The girls have different experiences on the beach. Some of them make friends, some of them are scared. Just like I'm scared right now as to how I'm going to cross this little bit of stream here. I'm going to go for a little jump. See if I can cross right here maybe without getting my feet too wet. Okay, boom, boom, okay, and a big jump. Okay, now we gotta look for a starfish. We're looking for a starfish. See if I can get out to the point where I know the starfish are. Okay. Here we go. Starfish. Right there, you see him? Right under that rock. My feet are going numb. There are those starfish. So languid means lazy, whose rays 5 languid fingers were. Okay, you see that little guy moving down there? It's a little hermit crab. Whoa, look at him go. You see him move? In the poem, Mollie gets chased by a horrible thing which raced sideways while blowing bubbles. Maybe a little hermit crab like this guy. So let's see if I've got this right. Maggie discovers a shell that sings so sweetly she couldn't remember her troubles. Millie befriends a stranded star, and Mollie gets chased by a horrible thing. So that leaves the one girl in the poem whose name is just 1 syllable, and that's May. And May is the only girl in the poem who actually comes home. And she comes home with a stone. 1 smooth, round stone. She's the only girl in the poem with a name that's 1 syllable. She's the only girl in the poem who comes home with this smooth, round stone. And the stone is described as being as small as a world and as large as a loan. And when you go to a tide pooling area like this, you're instantly reminded of how small a world can be. Tide comes out, it leaves these tiny little communities perfectly intact until the tide comes back in, and you can get a little tiny glimpse of what the ocean is like. Maybe she was talking about a little tide pool like this. You see these sea anemones? It's like a little alien kingdom. Bright green sea anemones, isolated for a few hours each day from the ocean until the tide comes back in. And you can see the tide current right now. I mean, you can see the waves are coming in. In a few hours, all these rocks will be completely submerged and the Oregon coastline will be back up there, up along the beach. Just to show you how quickly the tide is moving, my shoes are already floating. I got my shoes down 5 minutes ago and they're starting to float away. I'm going to grab them. They're already soaking wet. And then I'm going to get these back on my feet and I'm going to get out of here. E. Cummings ends it with one of the only capital letters in the whole poem, the F in the word for whatever we lose, like a you or a me, it's always ourselves we find in the sea. Maggie, Millie, Mollie, and May all found something. Maggie finds a shell, Millie finds a star, Mollie finds a horrible thing that chases her sideways, and of course May finds that stone and comes home with it. But E. Cummings says that we can all find something at the beach, we can all find something here deep within ourselves. Maybe it's a truth about childhood. I think one of the reasons I like this poem so much is its blend of kind of childish simplicity and also terrifying adult fears of loneliness, of not being able to find yourself, of being trapped, of being chased. And everyone knows how dangerous it is. Everyone knows the wicked nature of the tide and how quickly it can come in and sweep you away. And I think E. Cummings is embracing that in his poem, trying to remind people you can find a lot of things in the ocean. You can also lose yourself too.